As Jemima Rodriguez said, Christmas has come early, and it absolutely has for Team India and the supporters as India won their first ever Test match against Australia. Welcome to the match wrap of India vs Australia, one of Test match. So how did the Test match pan out? Let's start from day one. Australia's innings started off with Phoebe Litchfield getting run out on diamond duck, and then Pooja Vastrakar, who got the wicket of Nancy Brunt in the Test vs England, got the huge wicket of Elise Perry, bowling her out. And then after the early stumble, Beth Mooney and Talia Mehra formed a partnership and Australia looked set for a big total. But then came in Sneha Rana, breaking the 80-run partnership. With Australia in a spot of bother yet again, the Alisa Healy and Annabel Sutherland partnership and the fighting innings of Jess Johnson and Kim Garth did manage to put some runs on the board. However, it was only 219 they could manage, courtesy of the 4-wicket haul from Pooja Vastrakar and the 3-wicket haul of Sneha Rana. You can say that Talia Mehra's 50 was the only highlight of Australia's innings. Coming into bat, Smriti Mandhana and Shafali Verma were off to a fine and a very quick start, but Verma fell, however, not before forming a gold opening partnership. And then came in Sneha Rana to partner Mandhana in the middle and see off the day. Smriti Mandhana loves playing against the Aussies and it was plainly visible in this test too, as she scored a half century. But her wicket was a gift to the Australians as she was run out after a mix-up in the middle. Debutant Richa Ghosh and Jemima Rodriguez held the fort for India. Rodriguez, who scored a half century on a debut test against England, scored yet another in this match, and Richa Ghosh started off her test career with a half century. However, then India did suffer a collapse in the middle, with 4 wickets falling in quick succession and Ash Gardner picking 3 of them. But the star all-rounders of the last test, Deepti Sharma and Pooja Vastrakar, were there yet again, with Deepti racking up yet another Test 50 as India ended the final session with no wickets lost and walked into day 3 with a healthy lead of 150. India's innings was ended early on day 3 by Annabel Sutherland and Kim Garth, but India had enough runs on the board and their lead had swollen up to 187 runs. For Australia, Beth Mooney and Phoebe Litchfield were off to a rapid start, but Beth Mooney's brain-fit movement and Richa Ghosh's awareness got India the breakthrough, and then Phoebe Litchfield followed suit very soon while failing to execute a reverse sweep. Talia Mehra racked up another 50, scoring back-to-back 50s in both the innings, and this time around she had the support of Elise Perry, and both of them had a good 84-run stand, which was broken by yet again Sneha Rana. And then walked in Captain Lisa Healy, who with her deputy kept going, and it seemed like Australia would end the day with both of them out there in the middle. But Harmanpreet Kaur had different plans. She brought herself into the attack and got the huge wicket of Talia Mehra. And the story of the two captains, Herman and Healy, continued, with Harmanpreet Kaur's throw hitting Alisa Healy and going to the boundary, and then on the very next ball, Herman getting Healy out for an LBW. And Herman's celebration said it all. Needless to say, it was a very dramatic ending to day 3, and the crowd loved it. Coming into the final day, day 4, it was India's morning session from all aspects. Those 5 wickets for just 28 runs to bundle up Australia's innings. Rajeshwari Gaikwad and Sneha Rana spun a web, picking up 2 wickets each and restricting the lead to just 74 runs. India were not just chasing those 75, they were chasing history. Even though Shafali Verma departed in the very first over, Smriti Mandhana and Richa Ghosh's 50-run stand took India to a very comfortable position to win the match. And then, glorious boundaries from Jemima Rodriguez and Smriti Mandhana helped India script history and win their first ever test against Australia. Now let's just talk about the star performers of this test. Sneha Rana is undoubtedly the one who stood out. 3 wickets in the first innings, 4 wickets in the second innings, breaking those Australian partnerships time and time again over this match. And let's not forget her crucial role in the 50-run stand with Smriti Mandhana to see off day 1. Sneha Rana is the standout performer of this match. Now talking about the batters, Smriti Mandhana started both their innings. Richa Ghosh got her 50 on debut, and Talia Mehra was the bright spot in Australia's batting lineup with back-to-back half-centuries in this test match. And Jemima Rodriguez and Deepti Sharma carried their form from the last test to get 50s in this one too. Pooja Vastrakar with her 5 wickets and the knock of 47 in the brilliant partnership with Deepti Sharma and Australia's Ashley Gardner with the 5 wickets was the only Australian bowler who was troubling the Indian batters. Also stood out in this test match. So that's it from the match wrap of the India vs Australia one-off test. As India script history, let us know your favorite moment from the test in the comment section down below. Stay tuned with Women's CricZone as we continue to bring you all the content and the updates from the limited over leg. This is Nitin Singh signing out.